Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club. Today, we are going to talk about the 5 hallmarks of being a Filipino. All right, there you go. Number one, the one thing that I can be proud of in some ways, and it is known all over the world. Filipinos have strong family ties. This is common in the Philippines, though. Families stay together in one location. So we call it compound. The elder sister lives here, and the second elder sister lives here, and the youngest lives here. And they build a family together, and their kids are close together. And sometimes they eat in one. They ate in their younger sister's house, or it could be the other way around. And it's really like a feast, especially if it's a big family, guys. It's fun. And after you eat, the children or young kids will take care of the dishes and cleaning up and anything you want them to do, they will always say yes, whether they like it or not. That is how we were raised. And because of this strong family ties, the children are expected to take care of their elder parents at all costs. They usually become their caregivers. They do the groceries, they cook for them, and assist them in their activities of daily living. So they assist grandma and grandpa to do the things that they have to do every single day. But the good thing about it is that children can let their their elder parents take care of their kids. That is grandma and grandpa's specialization. They take care of their grandkids, and they happily do that. Most of them they don't say no because they have nothing to do anyway, and it's fun to really take care of grandkids. And another thing is that some wise parents encourage their kids to take up medical courses like nursing, doctors, and other healthcare courses, even medtech, medical technologies. So the reason behind is is that most of the when the family is made up of doctors, then they encourage their kids to become a doctors too, which doesn't make sense, but that really happens. My dad wants me to take up nursing. I don't want to be a nurse before. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. It's just that I have a choice, but to go to school, the usual thing to do. But if only I can turn back time, I could have make it better. So I took up nursing, even though I don't really know if I like it. It was a hard time initially, but at this point, I didn't really regret it because since I didn't know what I want way back, it helped me figure out what I really want. And it's still not nursing, but I found what I really want right now from nursing. So thank you very much. Still destiny. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. So in conclusion to that, Filipinos take care of each other. That is true. And they are expected to be loyal to their families and elders by obedience. They can't say no to mom and dad or grandma or grandpa. That's how compliant we are. So another hallmark of being a Filipino is religious. So when you happen to visit Philippines, regardless of the size of the church, it is full. It is filled with people. So most of us, but not all, we are religious. We like to go to church every Sunday with the entire family. Other than that, we celebrate feast for patron saints like Saint Augustine, Saint John the Baptist, which happens to be every June 24. And some people, as you can, the funny about it is that, I can observe in the feast of Saint John is that I can see people on the street, they actually throw water in each other. They splash water in each other and they shout, Viva San Bautista. It means that, a way of shouting out a celebration for St. John the Baptist. And another one. During St. John the Baptist feast, the people in Nueva Ecija, actually, they wear costumes made of banana leaves to honor St. John the Baptist. Because St. John was the one who baptized Jesus, and then Jesus have were able to start and finish his mission because of Saint John the Baptist. And another thing, which has recently been done, the Feast of Black Nazarene. Oh, Jesus! As you can see in TV. So what happened is, whenever we celebrate patron saints, there we do processions. So during Black Nazarene's procession, gosh, there are over 6 million devotees of Black Nazarene all over the country of Philippines. So during the procession, Black Nazarene can hardly move. People wants to touch him. In all parts could be hands, because people believe that Black Nazarene creates miracles in their lives. So that's something personal. It could be true or not. That's how they believe it. Over 6 million devotees. And we also have public holidays, religious public holidays, like during the Holy Week. There is Holy Thursday and Black Friday. We also have All Saints Day, which is non-working holiday every November 1. So, who are we going to blame about this? This started from the pre-colonial phase, especially the Spaniards. We are under Spain for 333 years. From 1521, March 16, 1521, since Magellan came in here in the Philippines. And yeah, it all started there. He brought Catholicism. And now majority of us in the Philippines are Catholics. So another positive characteristic of being a Filipino is hospitable. So as you can see, people love to know newbies, like tourists in the Philippines. So we are naturally hospitable. Whenever somebody approaches us, especially foreigners, we give them warm welcome. With snacks, entertainment, and tour in a local area. So regardless of whether we know them well, where they came from, and the reason of their visits, we do this open-heartedly. That's how amazing it is, And I can also personally witness this because it happened to us. So there was one time that we got home late in that remote area in a province that there were no transports available anymore at around 8 or 9 p.m. in the evening. So we just approached a house, and then there were actually nice family. They let us stay for the night and sleep on the floor because that's all they can offer. Look, they do their best to cater us. They gave us blanket, and we slept comfortably on the floor so that we can make it for another day and get transport in the next early morning. So that's how hospitable Filipinos are. And number 4 is Filipinos have the ability to survive and thrive. Think about it. It's all economical crisis in the Philippines. The prices of the commodities are rising. I don't know if we can able to survive that misery. Bills and the rising population of jobless, everything, all in all. But we just say to ourselves, bahala na, which means in English, whatever happens, happens. But we do something about it. You can see every Christmas, Christmas and before New Year, the market is full of people. It's really crowded, heavy crowd. And it's we've been hit by inflation really, really hard, really badly. But Filipinos do their best. We do our best, by the way. We do our best to really celebrate the celebrations that means so much to us. So we just cook simple stuff. Any ways that we can celebrate, we do it. So that's why we survive and thrive. Whatever the prices are, we can do it. And even in abroad, Filipinos are flexible. They are industrious and resourceful. And the best part is they are also a good companion to their boss. They're loyal. So in other words, Filipinos are hardworking and they do anything to be able to provide for their families. That's why we become resourceful, whatever it takes. We plant We plant vegetables in the back garden so that we can cook them anytime. We raise native chickens so that we can cook them anytime. Whatever it takes, we're gonna make it. Regardless of how bad is the crisis is, we're gonna make it. Lastly, Filipinos pay a good respect to elders. So what happens is most of the senior citizens in my country, Philippines, they live with their children's house to be taken care of. Other than that, they take care of their children's kids, their grandkids. They happily do that. And when they get old, their children takes care of them. So that's the useful thing that happens in the Philippines. And we also do this manopo. Manopo means hand me your manopo means okay, how am I gonna say this? We ask the hand of our elders, like your hand please, and then we place them on our forehead like that. It means asking for their blessing before we go, before we enter the house. That's that's our way of greeting them with respect, especially mom and dad. So that also has something to do with the close family ties and respect and loyalty to our parents and elders. So that's it, and to be a how how Filipino is globally, and of course in the Philippines. That's the modern trademark of being a of being a Filipino. Sorry. And this time I'm not really particular with my broken English because we're talking about Filipinos, and broken English we call it there as Carabao English. So as you can, when you go to the Philippines, when you happen to really visit my country, you can hear and you can experience the way we talk to foreigners in English, and that's what we call Carabao English, and that's what I'm using right now. So this is it for today. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club telling you, you never lose, you either win or learn. So thank you very much. Bye. Have a lovely day ahead.